Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
With the strong winds on the way for tomorrow, we have still some fairly mild temperatures out there this evening to bring in any lawn furniture or anything that you think could blow away, especially through some of our higher terrain and some of our inland valleys, as we expect some strong gusts tomorrow from this storm system. Right now it's 48 degrees in Klamath Falls. We've chilled down to 39 though in Lakeview, 51 in Medford, and 54 degrees in Brookings. Winds are still relatively light for most inland areas, but they are starting to pick up for some of the higher terrain west of the Cascades and for portions of the coast. This area of low pressure is strengthening quickly, and as that pressure drops in the storm, the winds are going to pick up, and we are expecting some very strong winds around the area tomorrow. Tonight, look for those winds to strengthen west of the Cascades into tomorrow morning. We'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies, eventually rain moving into the coast late tonight, and then especially early tomorrow morning. Here's a breakdown of the different wind alerts that we have. Wind advisories for some of our west side valleys, the northern end of the Rogue Valley, 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. on your Tuesday. And then for the east side, especially for the Klamath Falls area, where we expect strong gusty winds out of the south and southeast up to as high as 55 miles per hour. But the areas under this high wind warning, these are the areas that will pick up the strongest gusts, up to 60, 70, potentially up to 80 miles per hour or more, especially through some of our high terrain and then also along the Oregon coast. These go for a variety of times, and you can get full details on the times and how strong these gusts could be on KDRV.com. Here's a bit of a breakdown, though, based on region. Some of the strongest gusts along the Cascades and Siskiyous. The summit of Mount Shasta could be looking at gusts up to 100 miles per hour. We'll also see some very strong winds for the Oregon coast. And in the Rogue Valley, Medford, we could see gusts up to 50 miles per hour or more, but as you get towards Ashland, those gusts could be up over 60 miles per hour. So with these kind of winds and the fact that we saw a lot of rain over the weekend, that's loosened the soil a bit in burn scar areas, that's another concern for trees to come down. So we have a good shot at seeing some power outages. So we'll be tracking that closely overnight, and then through tomorrow morning. We'll have team coverage with Caitlin and Jeff tomorrow morning, keeping an eye on these strong winds. And the winds will keep howling through the day tomorrow. We'll also see rain and snow pushing into the region as well. But tomorrow, snow levels are going to be rather high. I don't think we'll see much of an impact to passes. Eventually starting to move into the Diamond Lake area, those snow levels will drop, and we will get some accumulating snow, especially later on Tuesday. Here's a look at that snowfall forecast up around the Crater Lake, Diamond Lake area. That's where we're going to see some of the highest totals. But overall, not expecting much of an impact to travel. Wednesday, those snow levels do come down a bit. Here's Stormcast as we go through the day tomorrow. On and off rain, higher elevation snow. Those snow levels drop into Wednesday, and we'll see more rounds of rain and snow impacting southern Oregon and northern California, and even some rain snow showers lingering as we head into Thursday. A bit of a break in the action on Friday. Here's a look at Crater Lake's forecast. Very strong winds expected over the next couple of days, especially tomorrow with more snow in the forecast. 7-day forecast. We are going to be seeing some very soggy weather for the coast. Strong winds tomorrow, big waves, Northern California, wet and very windy for your Tuesday tomorrow. The Klamath Basin, some strong winds expected, especially for some of the higher terrain towards the Summer Lake area along Highway 31. The Cascades and Siskiyous will see some strong winds as well, with rain and snow in the forecast through the middle of the week. And then in the Rogue Valley, strong gusty winds as well, and then we will see some quieter weather by the time we head towards the end of this work week.